Inauguration Day 2025. Donald Trump will be sworn in for the second time. President-elect Donald Trump will be sworn in today as the 47th President of the United States, the second time he has taken the oath to protect and defend the nation. Here's what to watch for today. Music. Some well-known artists will perform at inaugural events, including Carrie Underwood, Village People, and Lee Greenwood. Promises. Here's what Trump in his second term. The flag. Flags will be raised to full staff for Trump's inauguration, despite a half-staff order for Jimmy Carter's death. Poll. Trump will begin his presidency in a delicate position, the latest NPR/PBS News/Marist poll finds. The inauguration parade will be indoors, in the same venue as last night's rally. Trump's midday swearing-in isn't the only Inauguration Day activity that's been moved indoors because of the cold. The inaugural parade will also take place indoors, in D.C.'s Capital One Arena, not to be confused with the Capitol building. The venue also hosted Trump's pre-inauguration rally on Sunday. With all that time spent cheering in an arena, it's really going to, maybe fittingly, feel like a lot of time at a traditional Trump rally, NPR's. Kurtzleben attended the Sunday rally, whose other speakers included Elon Musk and Megyn Kelly. She said while the mood was celebratory, there was also a darker undertone. There was very much this pervasive feeling that the underdogs had won. That's definitely the story that a lot of speakers told, at least, she said. It was celebratory, but also in very Trumpian fashion there was a lot of focus on how the MAGA movement has a lot of enemies, as they said, and needs to keep fighting. Trump invites a slew of foreign leaders to his inauguration, breaking with tradition. This is the first time that a president-elect is welcoming foreign leaders to his inauguration. Donald Trump is breaking with tradition to invite Chinese President Xi Jinping and right-wing leaders including Argentine President Javier Milei and Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni. Seats at the inauguration are also being reserved for a whole host of far-right and populist politicians from Europe and Britain. These include Nigel Farage, the leader of the UK's anti-immigration reform party, and the far-right French presidential candidate Eric Zemmour, who has been convicted multiple times of inciting racist or religious hatred. As is Tino Kruppala, a co-leader of Germany's far-right Alternative für Deutschland (AfD), will also attend. This follows of the party. Musk recently hosted AfD co-leader Alice Weidel on his social media platform, X, raising further speculation about whether he is seeking to influence European politics. In Italy, the newspapers are full speculation about whether Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni will be just a spectator at the inauguration, or if she will get some time to speak with Trump, or at least have a photo op, both options that would raise her burgeoning reputation as a key interlocutor between Trump and Europe. Meloni was one of few world leaders to visit the president-elect at his Mar-a-Lago residence in Florida this month. So far Trump has sidelined the European centrist political mainstream. EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen has conspicuously not been invited to his inauguration.
Number 1. Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping, born June 15, 1953, is a Chinese politician who has been the General Secretary of the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, and Chairman of the Central Military Commission, CMC, and thus the paramount leader of China, since 2012. Since 2013, she has been serving as the 7th President of China. As a member of the 5th generation of Chinese leadership, she is the first CCP General Secretary born after the establishment of the People's Republic of China, PRC. Number 2. Javier Milei. Born October 22, 1970, is an Argentine economist and politician who has served as President of Argentina since 2023. He has taught university courses and written on various aspects of economics and politics and also hosted radio programs on the subject. Milei's views distinguish him within mainstream. In November 2021, Milei was elected to the Representing the Four. As a national deputy, he limited his legislative activities to voting, focusing instead on critiquing what he sees as Argentina's political elite and its propensity for high government spending. Milei pledged not to raise taxes and donated his national deputy salary through a monthly raffle. He defeated the incumbent economy minister, in the second round for the post of president, on a platform that held the ideological dominance of Peronism responsible for the ongoing. Number 3. Giorgia Meloni. Giorgia Meloni, born January 15, 1977, is an Italian politician who has been serving as since October 2022, the first woman to hold this position. A member of the Chamber of Deputies since 2006, she has led the Right-Wing Brothers of Italy, FDI political party since 2014 and has been the president of the European Conservatives and Reformists Party since 2020. In 2024, ranked Meloni as the third most powerful woman in the world, and she was listed among the.
Number 4. Nigel Farage.
Nigel Farage, born April 3, 1964, is a British politician and broadcaster who has been Member of Parliament, MP for Clacton, and since 2024, having previously been its leader from 2019 to 2021. He was the leader of the UKIP from 2006 to 2009 and 2010 to 2016. Farage served as a member of the European Parliament, MEP, from 1999 until the UK's withdrawal from the European Union (EU) in 2020. Number 5. Eric Zemmour. Eric Zemmour, born August 31, 1958, is a French far-right politician, essayist, writer and former political journalist and pundit. He was an editor and panelist on Face IL Info, a daily show broadcast on C News, from 2019 to 2021. He ran in which he placed fourth in the first round. Asian suburb of Montreal, Zemmour studied at Sciences but he worked as a reporter from 1986 to 1996. He then joined, where he worked until 2021. Zemmour also became known as a television personality, appearing as a pundit or co-host on shows such as On N'est Pas Couchon, 2006 to 2011, and CASE Dispute On, 2003 to 2014, as well as Zemmour et Nolo, 2011 to 2021, a weekly evening talk show on, together with literary critic. Zemmour also worked from 2010 until 2019, first hosting the daily radio show Z Comme Zemmour, prior to joining S Morning News show as an analyst. His book The French Suicide, Le Suicide Français, sold more than 500,000 copies in 2014. Zemmour was a candidate for a parliamentary seat in the centre of the department in the but was eliminated in the first round, placing third.
Number 6. Tino Kruppala.
Tino Kruppala, born April 14, 1975, is a German politician from the right-wing populist party, AfD. A member of the German parliament, Bundestag, since 2017, he has served as co-chairman of the AfD since 2019 along with. In November 2019, Kruppala was nominated to replace the latter as co-chairman of the AfD. He later won election as co-chair. Number 7. Nayib Bukele. Nayib Bukele, born July 24, 1981, is a Salvadoran politician and businessman who, since June 1, 2019, has been the 81st president of El Salvador. As a member of the political party, Bukele is the first Salvadoran president since 1989 who was not elected as a candidate of one of the country's two major political parties, the right-wing Nationalist Republican Alliance, ARENA, or the left-wing FMLN, of which Bukele had previously been a member. Bukele established an advertising company in 1999 and worked at an advertising company owned by his father. Both companies advertised election campaigns for the FMLN. In 2011, Bukele announced that he would enter politics. The following year, he joined the FMLN and was elected mayor of. Bukele served until his 2015 election where he served until 2018. In 2017, Bukele was ousted from the FMLN. He founded Nuevas Ideas shortly afterward and pursued a presidential campaign After the TSE refused to register his party, Bukele ran for president with the Ghana and won with 53% of the vote. Number 8. Edmundo González Urrutia. Edmundo González Urrutia, born August 29, 1949, is a Venezuelan politician, analyst, and diplomat. A member of the Unitary Platform Political Alliance, González was its candidate in. A national and international political crisis erupted following the Venezuelan government's announcement that incumbent won against González, which analysts argue was not based on the actual votes cast. The reactions of the international community were divided. The US, most European countries, and some Latin American countries, such as Argentina, Peru, and Uruguay, rejected the official results and recognized González as the election winner, while a number of countries including Russia, Iran, and recognized Maduro as the winner. Number 9. Jair Bolsonaro. Jair Bolsonaro, born March 21, 1955, is a Brazilian politician and retired military officer who served as the 38th president of Brazil from 2019 to 2023. He previously served as member of Brazil's Chamber of Deputies from 1991 to 2019.
Number 10. Viktor Orbán.
Viktor Orbán, born May 31, 1963, is a Hungarian lawyer and politician who has been since 2010, previously holding the office from 1998 to 2002. He has also led the Fidesz political party since 2003, and previously from 1993 to 2000. He was re-elected as Prime Minister in 2014, 2018, and 2022. On November 29, 2020, he became the country's longest-serving Prime Minister. Orbán was first elected to the National Assembly in 1990 and led Fidesz's parliamentary group until 1993. During his first term as Prime Minister and head of the Conservative coalition government, from 1998 to 2002, inflation and the fiscal deficit shrank, and Hungary joined. After losing re-election, however, Orban led the opposition party from 2002 to 2010.